So this video is kind of a throwback to when this channel first started. This channel first started up about 6 years ago, and I just sort of threw random videos together, completely unedited, no voiceovers, no commentary or anything like that. And I was still trying to work out exactly what I wanted this channel to be. And one of the videos I came up with was canon versus non-canon, which was where I took characters that were canon in Dragon Ball and characters that were non-canon in Dragon Ball, kind of counterparts, and I matched them up against each other in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Obviously, Dragon Ball's been going on for a long time, and things have changed in Dragon Ball. There's a lot of characters now that have been introduced, characters that have been non-canon and made canon, and I wanted to do a follow-up video of that, obviously with better production this time, obviously with commentary over it as well. And I just wanted to re-explore one of the first things that brought life to this YouTube channel. So, I'm not going to be commentating over the matches themselves. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Dragon Ball as a whole as this video goes on. So don't forget to like this video, share it on social media, subscribe to me here on the channel, and let's get started. So the first one we have is we're going to have Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Obviously at the time when I made my original video, Gogeta was just non-canon. He was exclusive to Dragon Ball GT and Fusion Reborn, the movie. And ever since then, obviously, Gogeta was introduced in Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is another thing I'll be talking about a bit later on. By the way, that is my all-time favourite Dragon Ball film. It absolutely blew me away when I saw it at the cinema 2 years ago. And I've seen it about 15, 16 times ever since then on DVD. So, Dragon Ball Super Broly is easily the best Dragon Ball film of all time. And now Gogeta is actually canon, so that's why we have Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, the canon version, the version that was in that film, versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is still non-canon because Super Saiyan 4 is non-canon. I know people don't like the phrase non-canon and canon, but it's still a phrase I use, so I'm also going to be using it as well because it's also the throwback to that original video as well. I was really, really excited when they announced Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. It was an absolutely fantastic idea to bring in Gogeta and make him Super Saiyan Blue. It's better than them bringing back Vegito for the 15th time, so at least it was something different. I wasn't expecting it. I did hear rumours of a fusion in that film, and I thought, it's going to be Vegito. They'd already introduced Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, so Gogeta was just something a little bit different to introduce to that film, and also showing conclusively that different fusion methods would produce different fusion warriors, because I don't think that had actually been shown with two different fusion characters from the same two characters in any one canon property. Sticking with Dragon Ball Super Broly, we have Dragon Ball Super version of Broly versus Dragon Ball Z version of Broly. I'm not a big fan of the original Broly films. I appreciate what they did and what they tried to do, but the original Broly character was just way too one-dimensional for my liking. With Dragon Ball Super Broly, they added so many more layers to the character of Broly, and I really, really enjoyed it. Again, I've already said it's my favourite Dragon Ball film of all time, and that includes all of the Dragon Ball films, all the Dragon Ball Z films, and I guess the GT film as well. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly added just so many layers to the character. He became a much more sympathizable character. Sympathizable word? I don't know if it's a word, but he became much more of a sympathetic character. There we go, that's the word I want. And, you know, his friends Chilai and Lemo as well. Absolutely brilliantly written, and the life it breathed into both him and Paragus' character as well when they made them canon were just completely understated, just how well they were written in that film. Especially Broly. I can't wait to see Broly come back in Dragon Ball Super, whenever that be. Obviously he's still living on planet Vampire at the moment with Chilai and Lemo, so we're going to have to see when Broly actually comes back. Dragon Ball Super Broly is so much more fun to play with on the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 as well. I've actually recently just rebought Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and got the DLC. Yeah, Z Broly does not really stand a chance here. I am not the best at this game by any means, but I'm passable. And we have Dragon Ball Super Broly winning, and he did it for Bar.
Like I win.
Next we have Battle of the Frieza clones, I guess you can say. Cooler versus Frost. Frost obviously canon from Universe 6. Cooler, as of this video, non-canon. There are some theories that Cooler might show up in the future Dragon Ball Super. That's completely unstated though, just for the fact that they brought Broly in. People think Cooler's going to be brought in. If he is, then this video will be slightly out of date, but as of making this video, Cooler is not actually canon. I didn't know whether or not to do Metal Cooler or Cooler's final form for this battle, but I felt like Metal Cooler made more sense considering the fact that he looks more like Frieza than the final form of Cooler. So I went with the Metal Cooler for this one. Frost, I really like from Universe 6. I think that he is his betrayal, his sort of fake niceties, I guess, making him seem like a altruistic character, and then having his true nature be revealed in the Universe 6 tournament is still one of my favourite reveals in Dragon Ball Super, just because I also believed for a second that he might have been altruistic, but then they revealed obviously that his reasoning for saving people wasn't as moral as he made it seem. That poison attack as well was... I'm so glad I managed to get that off in this battle, because I feel like in an actual fight between Frost and Cooler, Cooler would win. Frost would need that poison dart to actually beat Cooler. That's the only way I really see Frost winning in a battle with Cooler. And also, thankfully, I don't know whether I finished him off or whether the poison did. I think it was a mixture of both. But that is, if Frost is going to win that fight, that's more or less how it would go. Alright, so this is obviously Vegeta's final forms. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Evolved versus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Obviously the Super Saiyan Blue Evolved is the canon version, Super Saiyan 4 is the non-canon. Because that's from GT. GT is, I suppose it could technically still be canon, but I don't believe it is. We'll see anyway if Dragon Ball Super ever goes past that time skip, and if it goes over the time that GT is supposed to exist in. I really like this attack. I think it's really good. Absolutely slaughters Super Saiyan 4 there. Yeah, I don't think this would even be a competition, to be honest, if this fight actually took place in the show. Obviously this is Vegeta's final forms in both series, as of right now anyway. I know Super's still going in manga form, hopefully in anime form soon. We're still waiting on the announcement for that, but if Vegeta's have a more final form than this in the future, then obviously this will be out of date, but as of this recording, this is Vegeta's ultimate form. I think in the last time I did this video as well, I did just regular base form Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 4, which doesn't make a lot of sense. At the time, you would have had Super Saiyan Blue, and I should have done Super Saiyan Blue versus Super Saiyan 4, but I can't. That video was 2015 now, so there's not really much I can do about it at this point. But it's a weird thing I decided at the time. I will link down to that video in the comment section, but I did do a follow-up to that as well. Back in the day I did non-canon versus canon, where I played as the non-canon counterpart, so I don't think I'll be doing that this time, because it's essentially be the same video with me talking around the battles, but yeah, I think that's more or less how that fight would go. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta would definitely wipe the floor with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So this is more Battle of the Evil Gokus. I went base form Goku Black versus Turles, because base form Goku Black just looks more like Goku than Super Saiyan Rose. And since this isn't the Super Saiyan form of Turles, it makes more sense to just go with the base form. If this fight actually took place without a huge power buff for Turles, Goku Black would definitely wipe the floor with him. Obviously, Goku Black being the canon version, he was in Dragon Ball Super. He was actually the body switched version of Zamasu from the future, and Turles from the non-canon Dragon Ball film, the Tree of Might, which is a decent film. It's a decent film. Turles is a decent bad guy, and for the longest time he was the evil Goku, for that evil Goku fix. But Goku Black is one of my favourite Dragon Ball villains. It's not my favourite. My favourite is Frieza. I'd say Goku Black's second though, second favourite villain. And yeah, Turles is getting a lot more offense in this than he would normally get. I need to watch Dreamlight again. I haven't seen that film for so long, but I know everyone bitches about the ending of the Goku Black arc. I understand the criticisms, but he's still one of my favourite villains, my second favourite Dragon Ball villain of all time. I mean, Zamasu was just so relatable. You understand why he's so angry with the mortals. But I'm essentially destroyed Turles in this, so that's more or less how that fight would go as well. Just Turles would get a lot less to actually do in that fight if it actually happened. Without a significant power buff. I mean, it's possible. Broly got a huge power buff when when Dragon Ball Super came out. So here we have Goku's ultimate forms. This form of Goku was definitely not available at the time when I did my original video of this. It's Ultra Instinct Goku versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Frustratingly, Ultra Instinct Goku has a really small amount of health in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I suppose he doesn't really need a lot of health because the whole point of the form is that he's the ultimate at defending and also attacking once he masters the form. But based on the character, I guess, the only experience I've got of Ultra Instinct Goku at this point is what he did in the Tournament of Power. I've not finished reading the Moro arc, I'm buying them as they come out. So I am pretty much at the start of the Moro arc, so I am aware that Ultra Instinct Goku appears in it, but I've not seen what he does in it, so I feel like in the actual fight of this, if this battle actually took place in Dragon Ball, then Ultra Instinct Goku would not even get hit once by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And I love Super Saiyan 4, by the way. It's one of my favourite transformations. It's so different. They actually went with the black hair rather than the gold hair, which was the only Super Saiyan hair colour we'd seen at the time. But I actually do prefer Ultra Instinct, though. I really love the concept of Ultra Instinct. And there we go. Ultra Instinct Goku picking up the huge decisive win over Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So there we go, there's a little Dragon Ball discussion. Canon versus non-canon. Let me know if there's any fights that you think I should have put in here. Remember, this is counterparts, so if there's anything you feel like I should have put into here, drop a comment in the comment section below. I am a small-time YouTuber, so any and all support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below which fights you think I should have put in here if I'd actually neglected any. And in the actual show, if any of these fights take place, do you think that who would win in all these fights? Who would walk out the winner in all of these fights? I feel like because a lot of the canon characters were introduced a lot later than a lot of the non-canon characters, the power creep is definitely in the favour of the canon characters. The only one I'm not too sure about is Frost versus Cooler, because Frost himself isn't actually that powerful of a character. But drop a comment in the comment section below. We'll get a nice friendly discussion going. Don't forget to go over to twitch.tv/James of Thunder as well and go follow me on there, because I do live stream several times a week, although I don't have a set schedule because I never stick to it. I'm a small-time Twitch streamer as well, so any and all support is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching. This is a little quick video for you today, and I'll see you next time.